John Mackey, who's the composer of the work, good friend of mine. We first worked together, I believe, in 1998. And that relationship started because I had grown leery of looking for music. You know, all choreographers go through that. Have you found your music yet? It's always the conundrum. And I said to a friend of mine, do you know a composer, my friend Jason McDowell, said, I know this guy, John Mackey. I think you'd like his music. I think you guys would hit it off. We have a great relationship because of his sense of drama in his music. His music is danceable, at least in my kind of dancing, maybe not in the clubs. His music harkens back to the past, some of those composers like Stravinsky and Bartók, but it also has a freshness about it. It becomes my problem to try to present his music so that it's legible for other people. And I love doing that because it's so dense and so rich. I always start with the music. Because I was a musician first, I would call it creating a problem. What I mean is if I find a score or music that I love, the problem is how do I translate that through dance so that the audience can hear the music, not just see the dance. And because of that, I think oftentimes, even if the score is already existing, it seems as if it was made for the dance. And so when you see the dance, it's coming from such a respect and reverence for the music. Another element, of course, obviously is lighting, especially in a work entitled Awakening, where I talked to Al Crawford, who's doing the lighting design. And he had this wonderful idea. The first section where the dancers are running in chaos, like they're caught in a tornado or something as they get, sort of flying out into the wings. It will be a dark space. You won't see this light at first, but basically there will be a light all the way across the stage. The light starts to open. So it's like a crack in the atmosphere, just open, open, open. And then at some point, it starts to close. And what that represents is that they were never able to go through. If you look here, you see Act 1, and that kind of gives you an idea of what that will look like. Then the second section, another drop, as we call it, will fall during the blackout. And there will be LED lights that can be all individually controlled. He can light only a side of them, only the bottom row, only one line of them. And so to me, those lights, that represents spirit, that represents infinity. And so it will be interesting to see how that comes together. What we're looking at is the lighting being another voice on the stage, another part of the dance.